Ebola is making headlines all across the country, making people wonder what they can do to protect themselves and help victims. But unfortunately, scammers are using that fear to help take advantage of consumers. Joining me now is Mike Harrison from the Better Business Bureau. First, Mike, can you talk about what health products you guys have seen with Ebola?
Well, sure. I mean, you just mentioned there's a lot of fear that's out there. There's a lot that's unknown. So anytime you see this in the news every day, and so anytime there's that fear, unfortunately, it gives scammers the opportunity to take advantage of that. And so what we are seeing is companies that are selling nutritional supplements that are claiming to cure or prevent the Ebola virus.
Oh, wow.
And so we are actually teaming up with the Federal Trade Commission, the Food and Drug Administration, as well as various attorney generals across the country, just to promote, get the word out and promote the fact that these products are fake and that they're not real. And what we're seeing, again, is that there are actually no FDA-approved drugs or vaccines that are available. I mean, there are some that are in the developmental stages, which is great. So when you see these products or you hear about them for sale, a couple of red flags to be aware of. One of them is if they market it as one product cures all. I mean, we know those products don't exist.
Right.
And you've got those that use personal testimonials. Well, it's easy to make those up, but it's not a good substitute for scientific evidence on those. You've also got some that promote themselves as a quick fix or as a natural supplement, and actually by law it is illegal for companies that sell dietary products to claim that it prevents or cures disease. And then we've also got those that say it's a miracle cure, and if there was a cure, we don't know about it.
Right, it would be all over the news.
Right, it would be in the media, but it's not something that would be tucked in a print ad, online, or an infomercial. So anytime there are questions about a drug or a supplement, talk to your doctor. I mean, they're going to be able to answer those questions if it's real or not.
So what other types of scams are you seeing related to Ebola besides these cures, I guess you could say?
Sure. I mean, we've seen quite a bit that revolve around charities, but there was one fundraiser on a site called GoFundMe.com. Now, that's a legitimate site, but there was a person that was soliciting donations on behalf of Amber Joy Vincent. Now, she's the nurse that had traveled from Dallas to Cleveland and is being treated in an Atlanta hospital. Well, the thing is, her family did not authorize that page. It has since been taken down, but the individual that did that, they may have been well-intentioned, which is great, but we need to use caution in those types of sites because we don't necessarily know who's collecting that money or where it's going to. We've also seen an uptick on unsolicited phone calls, emails, text messages, and we've talked about this many times before. You want to delete those. And we've also seen products being sold online that are prevention kits, personal prevention kits, for $29. And
wow, and those are just online?
Yeah, they're online, but all it is a mask and disinfectant spray is what we've seen, so obviously that's not going to do anything for you. And we've also seen stock scams where people want you to invest in companies that are maybe startups that are investing in cures and drugs for this, but you really need to be careful with those.
So how can we avoid all of these types of scams?
Well, the most important thing with this is to realize, and again, keep in mind that there are no FDA-approved drugs or vaccines that are available. If somebody tries to tell you that they try to sell you something, it's fake, it's not real. Those unsolicited emails, text messages, delete those, don't open them, click on any links. Use caution with social media. I mean, that's a breeding ground for scammers to take advantage. And if you decide that you do want to donate to a charity, do your homework to make sure that you're donating to a legitimate organization and that they're going to use the funds the right way.
Okay, so avoid all of those scams, and a lot of them are online.
That's right.
That you see.
Yeah, use caution.
Use caution. All right, thank you, Mike, very much. And if you have any questions or want more information, you can always contact the Better Business Bureau by calling them or heading to their website. That information is on your screen right now. And here's what we're working